So, a little bit update on the rally. Yeah, tire's low. So, I had problems with the clutches. I got these boxes on now too. And so now what the problem is, it's kind of buried in here right now. What we're doing right now, yeah, wow, the shop looks different, doesn't it? So, I built all these shelves and stuff. And also, I got this table. And yeah, so we're doing a little construction work. This is gonna go on here. And it's gonna be pretty cool. And then we have a CNC plasma table. That's gonna go right here. That's why this is metal sheeting along the wall. That's why all that's right there. So there's Buster. So that's why my four-wheeler's buried right now. But yeah, it's looking a lot better in here. Watch my other videos on the Bolins. Go check those out. That was pretty cool. Then, yeah, you know this used to be packed full of stuff, and I only could work like from here over. But yeah, I got it cleaned, and yeah. So, a couple of weeks ago, a part in here broke, and my shifter completely fell. It just fell right down to there. And I figured it out and found out it was this part right here. Except it wasn't that. It was this right here. This one. It's this right here, and then it's supposed to have a hook like this one right here. And it busted off. And so yeah, and then that's why my shifter won't stay in gear. So that's why that one's broken. And then then my dad and me made this on the CNC. The shop saver. It's a pretty big step up from this. And yeah, it has an automatic tool changer. It's pretty cool. And so we made this part on there to hold it in gear. And this material was too hard, so we switched to this G10 and cut it out. And this was flexible enough. And we threw one of these in there. My dad cut a couple of these off. And we threw one of these in there. And it just now broke a couple days ago. So, obviously the plastic doesn't work. So we ordered the actual one that's supposed to be in there, this metal piece. So this will last. But yeah, it was kind of fun cutting it out and putting that in there and seeing it work. But it just don't last. And so I'm curious to see what happened to the plastic piece, because it didn't fall out of gear. It got stuck in high. At first it fell, and yeah, so I'm curious to see how this ended up. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using, you might have seen it in my other video, this. It was a Christmas present. Really nice. Quick stuff. But so this is nice, but it has a 1/2-inch drive. So that's nice for like when I have big sockets and working with big stuff. But I work on small stuff, if you watch my other videos, like lawnmowers and just small stuff like that. So, I got these. Yeah. Let's open it up. Alright, I think you're just supposed to clear this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not it. It's the other package. Whoops. Okay, so it wasn't that one. It was this one. I think. Hope so. Otherwise, it's not here. Oh, yep. actually there. 2 sets. So I'm gonna put this one in my toolbox. Right there. Nice and cozy. So I'm gonna be honest. The one I'm probably gonna use the most is the one that's from 1/2 to 3/4, I think. Yeah, this one right here. 1/2 to 3/8. So it will fit. Okay, so I got it on. I think it's just new, hopefully. So there's something wrong with this. Okay. Alright, so now this will fit on here. Oh, yep. Okay. I was getting myself mixed up and confused, but it's this one. So then I can take my basic wrenches or sockets and put it on here. And yeah, so I had a little trouble at first. I think it's because it's new. I hope, because I don't want it to be like that forever. So yeah, had a little struggle getting that on there, but I hope it's just because it's new. So yeah. Now, sometimes, well, oftenly, these will break because torque from 1/2-inch impacts and stuff down to smaller sockets, such as like 3/8 and stuff, can't handle that amount of torque. But like what I'm working on isn't like really hard to get off bolts. They're pretty easy to get off, even if they are stuck on there. So I don't think I should have any troubles with this. And if I do, I have a spare in the toolbox. So yeah. So now, after that huge long introduction and confusingness, we're gonna tear this apart. So I've already done it before. So we gotta pop these things out. There's a bunch of these. Take this plastic off, and then we can get down to the bolts. But first, I gotta clear all this stuff off and fill up this tire. It slowly leaks, and I haven't been driving it lately because obviously it's broken. So yeah. Oh, and like I mentioned, I'm curious to see what happened to that plastic piece. How or why it's stuck in high. It dropped at first. At first it dropped, just like last time. And then I held it up. You know, I held it up there so I could drive back to my house because I already knew what happened. I was like, oh. So I just held it up, and then it got stuck in there. So I'm not sure. So first I'm gonna take all the stuff off. Get back with you guys on. Okay, so I'm gonna start taking these out. So what I found is that using a pair of needle pliers and screwdriver work the best. Don't mind the background noise. Earlier in the video when I caught the rabbit, I set the cage in the garage, and now my dog thinks it's a rabbit and he's tipping it over. So you just grab a hold of these, and there's these little slots on the side, and you can kind of just like pop those out. See that? See it, and then you just kind of. Alright, so on my first try, these did not come out at all that easily. That was lucky. And it's because I already had them out because, like I said before, this already broke on me, and I fixed it, and yeah, you know the story. So, now you do not want to lose this stuff. And I have these, and these work great, but this is plastic, so can't use those to hold on to these. So, what I'm going to use is I'm just gonna set them in the box up here, front box of my 4x, because yeah, it goes good there. So what happens is you stick it in, and then once you push this in, this is just like this, and once you push this in, this expands, and the only way for it to pull out is if you pull this piece out first. So yeah, these were great. Yeah. So now I'm gonna pop this out.
this for you.
Oh, thank you.
Just to have.
No, I'll send it in the house because I got my hazelnuts right now, and I'll eat it later.
Okay.
If you get that fat edge right there, it gives you a little leverage to pop. Okay, I just cut myself. Ow. So, I had my finger like this, and this was very bad, and I was pulling, and then I was squeezing down on it and pulling, and then it slipped off, and these cut me, and I'm bleeding. I'll get back to you guys. I gotta go get a Band-Aid. Okay, so I'm back. It's like 2 minutes later. So, I'm very lucky. These nails didn't cut me. You see a little blood on there, but yeah, I'm surprised this side. And it looks like because it's dented a little bit. But it gave me a blister. But yeah. It kind of hurts, but whatever. So, so I couldn't get that one, obviously, because I ended up cutting myself. But, my dad has this tool. Yeah, leverage. I used it last time and it worked, so I'm gonna try it again. Okay, so it's too fat, it don't fit in right now. So I need to get a small screwdriver to work it around there. I'm ending up using so many screwdrivers for a simple task. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna skip that one. Leave for last because I don't want to go. So I'm just gonna work on some. Don't want to come. Oh. And just like that, he got it. This worked good. Got this one out. So now it's just this one left on the side. And actually, so the last time I put this together, I hated these things. So I ended up not using them and putting in all these bolts all over. They're all in here. And then they all jiggled out except this one. And so I ended up having to put these plastic pieces back in. But yeah, so there's one left out of all of them. They all worked themselves out. I just have a square nut in the back and then just all. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Only one left. Whole lot easier to get out though, but they rattle out. So yeah. I'm gonna reuse this one because it stayed in this long. That one came real easy. Oh, probably because it's busted. I guess I'll have to use a nut on this one because this one just busted in half. barely in there. Alright, so now, last one. Right there. And then there's 2 Phillips bolts at the bottom that bolt onto the metal bracket that comes out. So I got those 2. But this end one that made me cut myself. I think this may be it. Hope I didn't just jinx myself. Nope. Got it. So what I did was I just worked it with my small screwdriver to get in there, and then once it was out enough to where I could get this in here, this just pops them right out. So yeah, I'm bleeding again. It's just like dripping out the sides. So now with the 30 screwdrivers we had to use for this, this should just pop off. Oh wait, forgot about the 2 end bolts. See if I can just grab Phillips. Nope, I did. Forgot about these bottom bolts. Okay. I love this thing. Works so good. This one's on there pretty good. So I'm gonna spray a little WD-40 on it, see if I can loosen up a little bit. Shouldn't be on there too tight because I just had it off, so I don't know. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try putting my ratchet on the back side and see if I can loosen up the bolt instead of the Phillips on the side. Oh, you know what I can use? I can use my impact. But I don't think I'll fit on there. I guess I'll just use my ratchet. Basic tools get the job done. Oops, too big. I already used my calls it. And I got it. There she comes. Here's my little baby one. Hold my bolts. Two little bolts. I don't know where to set this. Right there. Woo-ha. Okay, so now I'm gonna get this plastic off of here. Now, okay, so I better show you. So, and before you say anything, I know. All right, so this is broken and stuff. It's because I had a couple problems with chain, but yada yada yada, whatever. Okay, so what do you gotta do? Take off this bolt, take off this one, take off these two, this one, and then you're to the casing. And, oh, also you gotta take off this and slide that all off, and then you just take this off. There's gears, oil. Yeah, you gotta drain oil, but not that bad. And then there's a little part up here. It's in the back, right next to this shifter. And it's just this little thing that I just have to screw on. So, yeah, pretty simple. Just take all this stuff off. And I already know what to expect, so this should go by pretty quickly. So, yeah, I'm going to get to it. So I had to eat dinner, but I'm back out here. And so I got this all disconnected and all that. Now I got to take off this big bolt. And so I'm just going to pop this off, and then, yeah. Okay. See, this is nice, because now I can, I need this. A lot of bolts on there. I can now I can just take that off, and I have my 1/2 inch, I don't have a set of these 1/2 inch sockets, but my dad does, so I just use those. So now I'm gonna get that off. Oops. Got that off with a breeze. I love this thing. So now I gotta take off that Allen bolt. So grab. So now I got this. So what's almost on right now? Oh, Allen bolt. Okay. Okay, so now I have to take off this the sprocket. So I'm gonna see if this will fit. It won't. So I'm gonna go grab the socket. Oh, just too small. Got it. What? It's not this size either. Got it. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to put it on. So you're going to have this and this. This goes on first and then this goes on. And then you can basically just wiggle your sprocket off. And then getting on back on is not too hard either. So now, just like that, I have it all opened up. It's all ready to take apart the casing. So, yeah, that's all nasty. But I can't really do anything about it unless I get a new case. And nothing else is wrong except that. I mean, it's only my brakes, guys. I mean, who needs brakes? But in all seriousness, my brakes still work fine. They still screw in there fine because they go back farther. So it's just yeah. It's a little bit of a mess down here, but not too bad. This seal is leaking a little bit, but it was like that before, so I'm not worried about it. But it's fine for now. So now I just gotta pop these off. So I'm gonna do that now. And I should be able to use my Bauer, but I'm gonna have to grab something to catch the oil real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got my oil pan under, and now I'm gonna try to use the Bauer. It's a little zippy, like it's a little touchy. When you hit it, it goes zoom. So I'm gonna try to ease on it, cause when I took off the sprocket bolt, I gave a little bit too much juice, and it went. And the nut, when it came off, it was spinning real fast. It's kind of funny, but yeah. Check what size this is. 10 millimeter. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and put it onto here, and so now I'm downgrading a long way, and then slide it onto my impact. I don't think you should do this, but it's working, so whatever. Okay, took that one off with ease. They shouldn't be on here hard. So I can't see, so I'm going to grab a light. Look at that. Oh, lights are right up. And it has a magnet on the bottom, so find something magnetic on here. It's like, it's probably not fully magnetic, these bars on the bottom, because it sort of sticks to it, so yeah, don't want to stick too good, so I gotta make sure I don't bump it. Okay, got all of them out. So now I'm gonna take my dead blow hammer and I'm just gonna tap around the casing and the outer edges to kind of just loosen it up a little bit. I think it should come off now. Set this up right here. Oh, yeah, that came fast. All the gears are falling out. Really do not want to get these dirty. So, oil's draining. yeah, that's not good. So, as you guys could see there, something's not right in here because there was basically no oil in here. I don't see anything wrong with the gears. I wasn't running it that long, but still, like, it wasn't too much. So I'm gonna have to replace that seal. When I was taking it off, I did notice there's a little bit more oil there than last time. I did not know it was leaking this bad. We're definitely gonna need a new seal. So yeah. So here's where I stand. If you look here, grab my camera. See this little part right here? That's the part that broke, and you can see the other ends right down there. So I'm gonna just okay. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some rags so I don't set my stuff right on the table. Okay, so I have my stuff taken out, or my rags. So now I'm gonna set all my stuff on them. So my dad brought up another good point. What if I didn't put enough oil in last time? So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought I did, but I don't know. So but I do know one thing, that seal is old and it's not working the best. So I'm gonna go from there and put a little bit more oil in this time and just assume it's a little bit of both. So that's how I'm going about that. Okay, so that was literally the whole problem right here. And also I'm kind of glad this broke because there wasn't enough oil in there. So if we compare, this one broke right here and it should go like that. So it broke right there. It's supposed to go, I don't know how to show this. Yeah, there we go. And then this broke right there, and it's supposed to go out. It's right there. So I think they kind of broke in the same spot. But here's a new one, metal. It's the actual one that's supposed to go in there. And yeah, that was the problem. But now I need a seal. I wish I would have got one because now I have to wait till I get a seal. But you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So we'll wait till we get a seal. Okay. So just cleaning up, I just cleaned this gasket, got all the loose old RTV off of it, and then cleaned it with this Zep heavy duty citrus degreaser. And so now I gotta clean this, just right around the edges, the brim of it. I don't want to get any in like directly inside, so I'm gonna spray my towel. Okay, so I just cleaned the outer ring on the four-wheeler, and now I'm putting RTV on the back side of the gasket that I cleaned. Oh, this stuff smells horrible.
And you can just pull a little bit of that RTV around this side too. Smear it on her like you did the other side.
Is it okay if there's a little bit in there?
Yeah, that's not gonna hurt nothing. You can take your finger and kind of rub it in on this, you know.
Okay. I'm back. That's why it's gonna be nice once I get the shop. Oh my gosh, I stuck my hand right in that. Okay. That's why it'd be nice once I get my shop all together, because then I'll have a sink out here and I won't have to go into the house to wash my hands. So there we go. So this is going like that. It's the one that comes in. So think of it this way. So the other one's in the four-wheeler. So the clutch is right here, and then there's a one that comes out and then comes into here that hits this and then spins this and then all that stuff. Okay, so after a while, we're having a lot of troubles with it because this right here, this is where the sprocket sits. This was sealed on there and we could not get it off, but it finally slid off. We need a new seal. That one's junk. And then also, if you look down in there, yeah, can't see it. There's gas in my oil. So what I think happened was, if you watched the first video on this, we had this old carburetor, and this thing was, when we would turn on the gas, it would start coming out of the air filter. So it was running down through the head and then down just into all this oil and stuff. So that's not good. So we're gonna see if we can pick up a seal for this and then get some new oil, drain this. Hopefully it didn't damage anything. But yeah, I'm just hoping it didn't do any damage to those. So get back with you guys tomorrow. I'm having school today because we got freezing rain and this is all ice. So yeah, so I don't have to go to school today, which is awesome. So I can go work on my four-wheeler. So what I'm gonna do is drain my oil. So I think I found the bolt. I think it's this one right here. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop that out real quick and then start draining. He does not like that trap. You can smell a rabbit on it. Hey, don't chew on it, Buster. Come here. Alright, I'm gonna get to it. Too small. Too small again. That's the right size. Okay, I'm gonna grab my other light because this one likes to fall. This is a Husky. Husky light. It's pretty nice. Got it for Christmas. Okay. Maybe ask why I'm not using my impact, and that is because I can't fit it under here with the oil pan underneath, and I'm afraid if I do put it under there that it will break free and then oil will go all over the ground. So yeah. I got an idea. I can't get in here. Got it. Finally. Yep, there's gas in that. Look how thin it is on my hands. That old carburetor, jeez oh Pete. I'm just hoping it didn't ruin anything in there. I think we're okay. Got that cleaned up. And I just dumped off all my parts. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that, it's still dripping. I'm gonna let that drip for like 10 minutes to really make sure, because that's some bad oil in there. Really make sure it all gets out. And plus, I have nothing else to do until we can go get the parts from the automotive. So yeah, just a matter of time now. I'm gonna clean up my dipstick, and yeah, get back to you guys whenever we are in the automotive. Okay, so I got my seal out and cleaned. Yeah, it's junk. So we're gonna go get a new one of those, and yeah, hopefully by the end of this video we can see this thing ripping around in the snow. They didn't have the seal, and so I came back to the house and cleaned up the thing, the casing, and we had another snow day today because this is all ice. It's all ice all over everything. So awesome, we had another snow day, so that gives me more time to work on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go work on it now. We gotta pick up the seal around like 11 o'clock or something. So yeah, just go clean it up, clean up that gasket a little bit more today, and we should be good. So finally, got that back together. What was holding us up is that new spring. There's a lot of tension on it, and so it's kind of hard to push in. But we looked over everything, and that was what was holding us up. So it's gonna work fine. But yeah, we got it all together. Oh, there's the spring for the old one, the old seal. But yep. So we're all good. Get back to you guys once I got like the brake stuff good and done. Got this all back together now. Get this on here. done, gotta put 2 bolts in there, and then all these. Yep, almost there. And then I gotta put oil in here, and also engine oil, which we thought we had some here, but we don't, so we're gonna end up having to go to the automotive to get some engine oil. Yep. But I'm gonna get back together, and then I was out riding around. Snow melted off. It's running great. Got it all fixed. If you want to see me ride around here, then tune in for the next video. That'll be just riding around on this. Hit some drifts and stuff. It's pretty fun on here. It's a challenge because it's only 2-wheel drive. So, see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. And see you in the next one.